Hello.
Hello.
Bye,
Bye,
Jessica.
Jessica.
Bye.
Who's walking each other through?
How are you girls doing?
Doing
I'm
good. How are you?
exhausted.
Oh, you tired? Jess, your hair is so long, girl. I cannot get over how long your hair has grown so fast. Girl, like seriously. I
Mm-hmm.
remember when you had the shortest little bob. Like, and
It
now
was
it's
at
like
my
down.
ears.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was short, short, short. Now it's like down in your booty.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet, but that's where we're going.
Oh
It's headed
gosh.
there super quickly.
Mm-hmm. What are you working on, Mia?
I'm cutting the pattern for the bomber, Lynn's bomber.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's why I said that. Okay, yeah. The cover page, I was able to change my stuff on my end, so that was good. Let me
Yeah,
see.
it should be changed already because once you go in and it'll have the old one until you go live, and then whatever you put on the new one should pop up on Twitch. It should be on Twitch.
Yeah, for some
Let
reason
me see.
it didn't show, but it's all good. It is all good. Yep. Yeah, I haven't been live in a minute. So hello
Me
everybody. Yeah.
neither. I
I'll be
haven't been live in so long.
I'll be sewing. I'm gonna go ahead and get set up in a second, and
What are
then
you
I'll probably
sewing?
have my pajamas, the ones right here. I'm finishing up
Oh, okay.
that, and then a couple of other things I'm gonna do. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I will be right back. Okay. I just wanted to get in there.
Alright.
Let me grab my water and get my stuff together. And
That's what you working on.
I'm working on my second sample for my new pattern.
we got a
Come
chance to
through,
see it. We got a chance
designer.
to see it at the retreat. I thought you were gonna do a denim, blue denim, but I like the fabric you're choosing.
I'm still testing right now.
Okay, okay, good.
This is my test. I'm not cutting into that denim until because the first. Remember when I cut the first one? It was huge.
Yes.
So I went back and came down 2 sizes for my second sample. So I'm hoping that this will fit me. But
Okay.
I'm not cutting into that denim until I know like it
Mhm.
fits.
Okay. Well, you just need to give me the hurry up and give me the pattern so I can make
I'm
it. Cause
trying to hurry up.
I got some place to wear it in April.
I'm on the slow bus. I'm trying
Just
to
give me
hurry up.
just give me what you got so I could just make
Well,
that.
I'm about to say when I after I make this, if we're good, I'm gonna send it to you so you can test it for me.
Okay, good. I love that. So I can make it for the thing. That would be really good for me. All right. Okay. I'll be right back. Do I need to let people know we're in here?
Oh, Mia, you'll be happy to know that
What?
my the pattern that I'm doing after this one is the one that I showed you that you were like, ooh.
Wait.
Remember the wrap? I'm gonna show you. Never mind.
Let me.
Remember it
I'm
was
gonna go back. Let
it
me.
was kind of
I'm gonna look
peach.
at it. Let me find. Let me find.
Okay, 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 okay.
You got me hyped because I'm like, wait. I remember. I remember a little bit, but you had a couple. You showed quite a few of what was coming.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about quite a few, but I'll scroll back. Let me
The
do it on the
one that
computer.
you had the biggest reaction to. That's the one.
I do remember that I was like, yes, this is me, and this yeah. Let me go back on and find the picture.
Where the heck are my zippers? Matter of fact, I'll
Ah,
send it to you. Don't do that.
text it to me. Yeah, just text it.
Yeah. I have not fed a soul in my house, including my
You
son.
know what? You better put us on pause and go ahead and whip up some cereal or something real quick. Throw them bowls at everybody and then come back.
The youngest person in here is 12. No. No. Now I do usually cook for them or make sure everybody eats, but today I'm
I feel you.
struggling.
Today ain't that day.
I'm struggling. This one is next. I just sent it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
So
so
it's
this one. This was a one piece, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember because I was like, wait, is this one or two? And then I remember I was like, I got a belly, I got to camouflage my belly. And you was like, no, it works if you do da 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 da. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, friends. Hi, friends on Twitch. Hi, friends on Monica's YouTube. We're just hanging out tonight, sewing with friends. We're all working on different things. We have designer Jessica, a fashionable therapist from Instagram and TikTok, if you don't know her. Let me highlight real quick. Smile for the camera, Jess. We've got Jess, the fashionable therapist. She is currently working on her latest design that is coming out for spring. This is the designer of the mini pattern that went like viral all over YouTube. Everybody was doing like the fabulous sweatsuit sweat set with the bows and all that. And then I did my version of it with the shearing at the bottom. So this is the designer of that pattern, and she's working on her next piece that will come out. We've got that
For
so Monica
spring. It's for spring.
for spring. And we've got that so Monica, who is you all know our fearless leader in the sewing community, who brings everybody together with stitches and thread. And she's making some pajamas. She hopped off for a second. She'll be right back. And then I am working on Sewn Adaptive's bomber for Sew Your View. I'm like so late. I'm really behind. March is almost over. I'll be posting this in April. But anyway, I'm working on Lynn's bomber. You can see it in the second screen up here, the Sewn Adaptive Bomber. I'm going to do a sew along for this one. There she is. She's back. Monica's back. So like I said, this is That's So Monica. Say hi, Monica, to all of our friends.
Hello. How are you?
So I'm going to be doing a sew along. As you can see the pattern down here on the other screen. I'm going to cut this out, but I'm going to do a sew along next Friday on Twitch and YouTube. Sewing up this bomber. Yeah, so we're just hanging out tonight, just hanging out, sewing, cutting patterns, all the things. But feel free, if you guys have any questions about sewing or a pattern that you're working on or anything like that, feel free to ask. Put a message in the comment and ask. Hey, Sabrina.
Why can I never find what I'm looking for when I need it?
I don't know, girl. Why can't you?
Oh, here we go.
I was just coming off the live with Lisa, and we were not sewing, so I was set up for it, but then I needed to change my positioning, so apologize for that. And then I had to run to the ladies' room. So now we can get started.
Which Lisa?
Like when Miss Stitch said it was her birthday, so she was hosting a live a fun live conversation for her birthday.
Well, that's an idea. I might do that. My birthday's coming up.
Yeah, you should. Live sewing and fun on your birthday and have some fun giveaways. That's always good. And invite us. We'll come along. Right, Mia?
Yep, absolutely.
Right on.
Okay. I got this. I got my chocolate. I feel like I may need my webcam.
Oh,
but
this is
I think y'all
what
can
I was
see.
looking for.
I'm not going to do two cameras. I think y'all can see.
Yeah. No worries.
Yeah.
You're taking your PDF? Hoping to get it done over the weekend. Yeah.
Who's taking their
I'm
PDF?
getting ready. Sabrina, you see the chat? You want me to overlay the chat?
I see it. I see Sapso.
You see it? Okay. Yeah. I am going to start cutting mine out now. And then maybe this weekend, like you, I'll be able to cut the fabric as well. And next Friday, like I said, I will do a sew along. Hi, friends that are just joining. Let me put. So if you guys are.
feel like I have not been sewing in this sewing room in a long time, even though I was getting some stuff in earlier.
Well, from the retreat, I was on sewing overload, so my brain was like, no.
Oh, you were on overload from the retreat?
Yes, because I was being crazy.
Monica, Jess, what's your Instagram is _fashionable_, right?
Mm-hmm. And underscore in between all the words.
Okay.
This closet almost took me out. All the stuff that I cleaned up in this closet is just forget about it. It looks like a tornado hit it again.
Anybody need a zipper? Because I got a lot.
Well, I probably have some in that closet.
Except for the one I need.
Oh, you need one of these.
Friends that are just joining us across the screen, you are going to see all of the handles. So make sure you follow at That's So Monica on Instagram and Twitch. Follow at _fashionable_therapist on Instagram, and then at LaFleur Style on Instagram, and at the CBS Academy on Instagram and Twitch. And you'll be up to date with all the things that we're doing. Make sure you jump on and follow the Fashionable Therapist. Again, that handle is on the screen because when she brings out the newest patterns and all the things, you want to know. You want to be in the know. So if you're not already following, make sure you do that.
I got some hot fire coming for you in the spring and summer.
Hot fire. She got some hot sugar coming, like Tamar would say.
I did.
Wasn't that the name of her song, Hot Sugar?
Yeah.
I
like Tamar, but she's sometimes
sugar. I like that song. Yeah, I did. I like the beat. I did. Yeah. That's a married woman song.
Okay, I like.
You went away.
Oh, y'all didn't hear me.
No.
Oh, and I was like, Did you hear me say that?
I was laughing at
Yeah,
you.
we heard
that.
That you said I like, and then it went away.
Okay, because I was connecting both cameras. Okay, I like Tamar.
Hi.
I actually
Hi, Big Matata. Welcome. Go ahead. Monica, you like Tamar? What?
I actually like Tamar. I just think that her attitude is a little bit.
That's why I said she's yes, exactly. She's
Yeah.
hilarious, and then I'm just be like, come on, sis, come on now.
Yeah. It's just
sometimes she does too much.
Yeah, not sometimes. She always does too much.
But she can sing. She can sing her butt off.
She can sing. She can truly, truly sing, and I love that. But yeah, I just think that I just think she needs.
Yeah, and all these I'm like, Tamar, what we know now is that you're the drama. It's you.
Yeah, right.
The drama. Her relationships don't be working, but she's always online talking about, the man or whatever. I'm like, baby, it's you. You the drama.
It's her. It is her.
Yep.
Wait, I'm on YouTube, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And Twitch, not IG. Okay. Okay, cool beans. Alrighty. All right, let me get started. I swear, maybe one of the lights in my room went out. I have all this light and I feel like I can't see anymore. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, let me get the pattern. We can get to sewing.
Oh, Jessica. Sabrina says she can't wait to see your new pattern because the mini is so cute.
Thanks, Sabrina. Did you buy it? Did you make it?
Sabrina, did you make the pattern? Terrence. Hey, Terrence. Listen, Terrence, do you need to get on this live so I can see you when I say I'm online?
Add him. Yeah. Send him the link.
Terrence, let me send you the link on
IG.
Instagram. Yeah.
Look, I'm doing like Terrence. Send him the link, darling.
Let me send Terrence the link.
He was just on live. He can get on. Come hang out with us. Let's
Seriously, I got stuff to do, boo. I'm making dusters and headbands. Nobody got time to be playing with you.
That's what he said.
That's what he's saying in his head. You know he is.
I was about to be like, no, he ain't say that now. I gotta eat my
He throwing that shade.
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay, Terrence, check your DM.
Baby, all I need is you. You're the one for me. I took my singing lessons, girl. I'm good.
Don't tell nobody that.
It's you.
Oh God.
We need music. That's what we need.
I know, but we got to use.
No, you can play because I think Carmen was playing music the other day.
Jess, Sabrina says, yes, I made a mini. I had the small and normal size bows on my sleeve, the normal size bows on the front bodice, and one bow on the back.
I remember.
She remembers.
Yes. It is a huge compliment for somebody to buy your pattern, but it is a major compliment for somebody to make your pattern. So
yes. He said I was one of the lucky winners of a Black Sewing Network BHM Sewing Challenge.
Oh, that's nice.
Cool. This is blue. I need this, but I don't want it to be blue. See, this is the stuff that I'm really concerned about when Joanne closes because
what?
I need to run and grab something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Does your Walmart have stuff?
Yeah. I don't know if they have what I need. Like, so I need a zipper like this.
Yeah.
Or the fashion zipper.
Yeah, you're gonna find that at Walmart. I need a black one like this.
They have some, depending on the size. They do have some.
They have some. Hobby Lobby does have them sometimes, but let me tell you, I was just like, because Joanne's leaving, I'm looking at Wawac, and I've been sleeping on Wawac. So what we're going to end up having to do, since there's really nowhere for us to quickly go, is to order the most populars in our sewing room from Wawac and have it just on hand. No, like if you use that type of black zipper all the time, then like order like 5-6 of them and just have them.
For that black zipper, because when I was doing bags, I ordered those from Etsy because I got them in bulk for my bag classes and stuff, and they were like $1.50 for each one. So I would order a big bag of them. Then that was
Terrence says we've been sleeping on Wawa. They ship really fast and they're really inexpensive. Terrence, are you going to get on with us or not? I sent you the link.
Or not? Are you getting on or not?
And you can get bulk pricing as well, he said.
Oh wow, that's good.
I've been looking at them since the news came down. I'm actually on there right now.
My first my first go-to is going to be our fashion district. So going down to our fashion district is what I will do first. And then if for some reason I don't see it there or whatever I need to get from Wawac, I'll just make like the most popular things that I use in here and stock up like that.
I could lay down right now on this table and go to sleep.
That's how I was feeling when I said after the live I had energy, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I want to go live. Mia, let's go live. And then when you was like send the thing, I was literally like, you know what? I think I want to go to bed.
I'm sleepy.
Like literally. And then I said, no, Monica, just you took your B12 vitamin. Let that thing kick in. Go ahead and finish. So you're not doing it tomorrow. So I said, I'll do an hour here. Let me get my stuff
Yeah.
together because my room isn't clean, and I can't sew when it's not clean. Like it's
Yeah.
making me itch. When I
Yeah.
not that it's dirty, it's just
I know
everything.
what you mean.
Yeah, everything is everywhere, and I don't feel organized. So I have the sudden urge to start organizing just to mess it up again. But I can't find my stuff, so I need to
All right, I think I'm just gonna put the rest of it together that I didn't need it before.
I think that's Isaac. Oh, Kiki's here. Hold on 1 second. Hello?
Yeah.
Kiki.
Hello? Okay, I'm coming. Bye. 1 second, y'all.
I'm so sleepy.
You are.
I'm so okay. Are you gonna get Ivy? Okay. Let him sleep because I ain't got nothing to feed him. He can wake up tomorrow.
Oh, little lamb.
Nothing to feed him. That's not forest. This is not forest. This is forest.
I need to test that. I'm sure it's right.
I didn't say anything. I'm on live. You rolled up? Did you finish doing what you supposed to do? Yeah, okay.
Sorry, y'all. Okay. Did you miss me? I hope I have enough.
You
So
see
just
when I start
I'm
discussing.
I'm with
Huh?
you about the I'm with you about the Joanne. Just like I need what is this called? Not bias tape, the other one. Piping. You know what I mean? Like, you can just run and
Yes.
go get what you need.
No
That's
longer.
that's the convenience. And no, I'm not going to no Hobbs
No.
Lobs. I'm not going over there.
Nope.
So, and if I ever did go over there, it would be in some serious disguise. You will not catch
Like how
me.
people be disguising themselves to go to Target.
Oh, they doing that? I was never a Target shopper, so like that.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Yeah, me
Yeah.
neither. I didn't shop at Target a lot.
No,
I
I was
only went to
never-
Target for Kinky Coily. That's the only time I ever went to Target, and I didn't shop Hobby Lobby a lot either.
Yeah, I was never a Target shopper, and the Lobby Lob, whatever they call. I was never really that either. When we moved here to Texas, that's when one day I was like, "What is this place? Let me go," because I used to see it. Oh, Jessica, you tired?
Yeah, she said it. She said she's really tired.
She over there yawning.
I don't know why she don't go and get into bed.
She's like,
Because I'm trying to bring this hot fire to the people, and
Yeah,
it's
but
a
when you're
process.
tired, that's when you make mistakes. At least I do. If I'm tired, I have to just stop. I can't sew. I make so many mistakes.
I make the worst mistakes. Yes.
me too. No, she So we went. to the Hobby Lobby the first time ever when we moved here. I was like, oh my God, what is this place? This is so interesting. And then I come to find out, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. The only time I'll ever go over there is when they were having those crazy like sales and stuff that they would have. Like off the like the holiday decor. Like when I'm doing events for stuff, there are things that they would have that would be cheap and you could grab it right away. You know? So that's the only reason why, but yeah. Oh. I ain't going over there.
But I do think that they might turn into my emergency place. I really don't want to give them
no time
two dimes, but
yeah. So it's kind of like we do, like what Mia said, we need to kind of figure out what it is that we want to, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
To do what stuff we need bulk in, because you know, like me, I think it's going to be the interfacing. It's going to be, yeah, because Joanne.
That's what I've been buying from Joanne. Just buying
yeah.
Every time I go in there, just buy more interfacing.
Are they running a good sale?
No, but I mean, it's fine. It's just those are the things I know that I'm gonna need for sure.
Yeah.
And I don't want to make the mistake of being like, oh, I want this fabric. I need this fabric, but then I don't have the stuff that I need to construct a garment.
Yeah.
So. All right, we'll just.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a medium. All right. All right, I'm gonna do medium.
What are y'all working on in the audience? I can't see anybody, so I don't know who's on there, but what are y'all working on in the audience?
Okay.
3.
Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing the solid brown. I wonder if I want to keep all the sizes.
What?
I said, I wonder if I want to keep all the sizes and just, you know, how you cut on the outside.
How I do my slash method?
Yeah, and just slash into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'll do that.
Mia, when I was in Dallas, I bought the ginger jeans pattern. And I was like, I'm going to have to just bother you.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have yet to take jeans on. And I know
it's not hard.
I mean, it's pants. It, you know, so duh. It's just all the top stitching, you know, and making it look perfect. Because what I don't want, I don't need no homemade looking jeans.
Right.
I can't.
So what's going to make that is the top stitching.
She did a good job. She did a good job with that top stitching.
Thank you. With your top stitching, you simply want to make sure that you've got some type of guide that you're following so that the top stitching is even. That's really it. And then you know that once you put your top stitching thread in, well, you've got multiple machines, so you can have one machine set up for top stitching, one machine set up to actually sew. But that top stitching thread, just depending on the machine, sometimes will get wonky. I was using Gutermann initially, ran out of Gutermann and switched over to some leftover Coats and Clark that I got. And when I switched, my Bernina went stupid. Like It was jamming. It was a hot mess. I got it done. I finished it just because, when you've been sewing long enough, you kind of know how to finagle and make it work. Got it
Mhm.
done, get it finished, but my machine does not like Coats and Clark, as really most machines don't, because it's so cheap. But
But Bernita's got attitudes, so
a little bit, a little bit. She's a little bougie. She's a tad bit bougie, but I'm here
Yeah.
for it. I don't mind.
Like a
Um,
mother.
the Coats and Clark, I don't really use that thread. I used to use Gutermann a lot. I use Superior and I use Isocord. Those are the threads that I use. And so if I had some Coats and Clark up here, it's because it's been sitting up here since Hector was a pup. And I bought one Gutermann denim and didn't think like, hello, buy two. And it ended up running out and had to use, and of course it's like 9, 10 o'clock and I had to use that Coats and Clark and my machine was not happy. So don't get the Coats and Clark. Use a really good quality top stitching thread, and you shouldn't really have any major problem. Really, get your
Okay.
little guide. If you don't have an edge stitch foot, you don't have to use it. I use my regular presser foot for my newbies to show the newbies how to do it. You use your regular presser foot and just watch your spacing. Line the edge up with the inside edge of the presser foot, and you're going to get perfect top stitching every time. It'll be really good.
Mia, add my other camera.
Oh,
Please. Thank you.
Jessica, what are you doing?
sleepy.
Ah!
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
Oh, we're fancy.
What? Oh, looking at Monica.
We're looking at the inner workings of the masterful workings.
Girl, you see the air threader? I just air threaded and it just came through the upper looper. It do too much. So that's why. That's what I love about this machine. Let's air thread now. I don't have to do all the jumping jacks that I was doing before. Because that was a whole nother Olympics, Yep.
Whoever's making my new pattern, be prepared to go buy some zippers. Some fashion zippers.
Long. Specify
Long fashion zippers.
Did you end up taking it up?
I did. I took it up. I shortened the bodice. Instead of the fully lined, I did a facing. Did a whole bunch of changes. That's why I was like, I'm not cutting my denim because I might make this and be like, I'm gonna do something else.
Mm-hmm. But I can't wait. That's the one I was definitely excited about when you showed it to me. Like really, really excited about it. Like really, really excited about it. I think I already I already have my denim ready. In fact, I already cut the pattern in my head.
In your head? How you
Yeah.
cut it in your head?
I got the whole style. I got the shoes, the pattern, the bag, the outfit. The whole entire thing is already done. All you need to do is send me the pattern.
Well, cross your fingers that this one doesn't give me the blues, because if it works out, you got it, dude.
All right, dude. Do that.
You didn't do that.
I cannot see, child, even with these glasses. Okay, this was threaded. Hiya. Why am I? Well, no. Why do I have feedback? Who is the feedback? Baby, all I need is.
It's just going to have to do. What time is it? 9:53.
So what else is new?
Say what?
What else is new?
I can't answer questions at this ungodly hour. I'm too tired. Y'all want to see my dress? My Godet dress?
Yeah, go ahead, show it. Mia, highlight her.
Oh,
That's nice.
yeah.
It's stripes, and then the Godets are horizontal. And
Ah.
Is that going to be a pattern?
I actually made it in thinking about making one, but then I saw I don't know baby girl's name, but somebody made a dress with Godets for Nomi for
Oh, okay.
spring.
Okay. But it's not your dress. I'm just saying.
It's not. That's a fact. It's not.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it and I'm gonna show you.
Yeah. Mia, you could thing. It's so weird when I'm not in the thing because I don't see anybody besides if they write a comment, right? I don't see any of them.
Hi, Shelly.
Hey, Shelly. Oh, highlight that, Mia, real quick.
Highlight what? Oh, Shelly.
No,
Me.
Jessica.
Oh, but that's not the same. That's not the same dress.
Yeah, that's not the same thing.
So come here. Let's see. So the neckline is definitely different.
Of course.
Yeah.
My bodice is shorter.
Yeah.
And the Godets too.
The Godets are the dress is about the same length. It's longer than midi.
Yeah, but okay. So I'm gonna say this. I remember when that pattern came out years ago, and it was like and I had did it. That's the most high performing YouTube video I ever had. Like 30-something thousand, maybe 40,000 people viewed it, whatever.
But which one? What happened?
It was the wrap blouse with the puff sleeves, and I had did the pin tuck.
Yeah, I remember that. That thing blew up.
Yeah. So I was looking to come out with it as a pattern, right? Because I was like, I didn't see it anywhere. I had bought a blouse similar. So I got everything together, and that was kind of going to be my first, little pattern thing. And then as I was working my way to figure it out, I already did my tutorial. And then they came out with the pattern, McCall's. They had a similar pattern to it. And I ended up not even doing, I ended up not doing it,
Mm-hmm.
So I say that to say that don't let anyone stop you, because people ended up doing their pattern for the bodice and doing my sleeve method. Because
your style, yep.
I think I did.
Yeah,
I was one of them, I think.
And a lot of people ended up doing that, and that was way back. That was like when I first
early.
That was years ago, and
it was before I knew you.
Yeah. And that was, I didn't even have that fear. I just like, whatever, I put my stuff out there, So I'm going to say that to you, Jessica, though that's a similar, it's not even close. Let me just say that. Maybe I got to look at the pattern lines, but what's on that pattern cover?
Yeah. There are definitely some differences, but then when I started sketching I think after I made that, and it literally wasn't 2 weeks before they dropped it for Nomi. And I was like, nah. And that's when I was like, all right, well, let me just go sketch some more. And that's when what I'm making now came out.
Mm-hmm. I see what you're saying. And your thing can be a variation. Yours can also be something that you offer as a free pattern or at a discounted rate or something like that,
Yeah, and there are several different pattern companies that have similar patterns. Like, how it is in the creative world. A lot of times we are all thinking of similar things.
Yes.
So you should still put your pattern out there the way, to me, your pattern, that dress on the dress form looks different from that picture of that pattern. They are similar. They have similarities, but they are not the same.
And how many people are making the mood free patterns and passing them off as their patterns?
As their pattern, yeah. Shelly said the Big Five literally just puts out the same pattern under 4 brands. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't listen.
They do, and then what they're doing now that we've all been in the game for longer than 10 plus years, they're repeating the same pattern and under a different number with different pictures and fabric. So I think a few of us caught on to that at the 5-year mark. Because there was one sewist that would play. She was like, hold on. And then I remember myself, I was like, wait, I did this. And I had to look at the back. But because they changed the model, they changed the fabric, you didn't know.
Take a new picture.
Yes. And what made it really evident was that Vogue 9253 dress that we all did with that deep V. And then they came back around, did it. And you're like, wait, hold on. Why did y'all even take that out of stock? And they put a different number, new pictures. So people were actually going to buy it. And I had to stop and say, wait, hold on. And it wasn't until I interviewed Carlos. He was like, yeah, we just reissued it under a different. I'm just like, well, why do that? The 9253 is a classic. Now we got to remember another number. Come on.
That's why I stopped buying patterns, because every time something comes out, I'm like, oh, I like this. I don't buy it because I'm like, I got a pattern similar to this. All I got to do is take that pattern and I can hack it to make it look like this.
Man, especially once I got into my drafting bag. Oh my God. Why? For what?
Yep.
Because honestly, in fashion, there are only so many silhouettes, right? There's only so many variations of a thing that you could put together. So, all right, I played it off, y'all. I played it off. I needed a zipper. This is a blue one. But look, I just sewed super close to the teeth so that all you can see is the brass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me make you bigger. Hold on. Yeah. You can't see that at all. Show it again. Yep.
You can't see
Yep.
that it's blue.
Nope. Nope.
Look at me solving problems when I'm sleepy. Wow. Wow. Wow.
I got a student. I'm sitting here back and forth with a student's mom who's trying to do some extra classes, and she's emailing, so that's why I keep coming over here.
Are you? I was about to say, are you teaching right
No, she wants to add some classes and get on like a weekly schedule, like a lot of my private students do. You know, I meet certain students twice a week, and their parents just get auto invoiced, and so she's trying to jump on that bandwagon and do that. And she wants a little bit of a different schedule, so she's asking questions.
now? Tell her you're close.
I'm never closed on a coin, honey. So D, I am prepping my fabric for the sewn bomber lens, sewn adaptive bomber, cutting out the pattern pieces. Monica is working on a pajama. Jess is working on her upcoming pattern for spring, the next pattern she's putting out. So that's what we're doing.
Is my thing
That
too
is-
loud?
It is a bit loud.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Faithy. Welcome.
I don't see the people. Why do you see them?
Honey, I shrunk Jeremy. Thank you for the follow.
Mia, I don't see them.
The messages?
Yeah, unless hold on. Let me go back. All I have is the last one, which is Hiya Ladies from Sabrina.
Oh, here, look. Oh, it might not show the ladies. You see it now?
Yeah, hold on. Oh, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. You know what I did? You know, when you're in it this way, it doesn't
Shelly.
it doesn't go chronological. It goes up. So the is at the bottom. You're good. I can see them now.
We are good, honey. I shrunk Jeremy. We are good. Thank you. Are you sewing tonight or working on something special?
Hey D. Girl, did y'all get D's Kiss Lock bag? The Coach.
Oh,
Kiss
not
Lock?
yet, but I'm getting it.
Hey Carmen.
Hey, Carmen.
Hey, Carmen. Girl.
17 pounds of fabric and remnants and bolts, which might be a too.
Yeah, never too much fabric, honey. Go ahead and what's the word? Pre-treat it all. Throw it all in there, get it all washed up, organized by fabric type if you like, or color or whatever, and fold it up and go ahead and put it on the shelf, ready for any kind of projects. Carmen, are you sewing? Monica, I don't have these pattern. Do you have it? Did you make the bag? Let us see it.
I didn't make it yet. I'm going to. I have the pattern though. No, Carmen just finished. She just finished sewing. She said.
Okay.
For the American flag print scuba, which is weird considering we are an American. Where are you from?
Oh, where are you from, Daisy? I am not. I sewed earlier. Okay, cool. I hate cutting out patterns.
With a purple passion.
Ireland, cool. She wants an American flag bag for the 4th of July. Okay, nice. Do you live here in the States or are you guys in Ireland? Are you in Ireland? Oh, did I just cut into the Mia, did you? Oh.
What happened?
I had the pattern, I had the paper folded and was cutting and then just looked and thought I cut into the pattern that was on the other side because I had it folded in half. So I was going to say, oh my God, now I got to go back and have her print another one. Oh.
I'm dehydrated. I need to do a better job.
What are your
of drinking
thoughts
water.
on using tracing paper on multi-sized patterns?
What do they mean?
J.A. Mahan. Okay, so are you trying to say like keeping the size? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna come back to you, J.A. Mahan. Let me answer Faith. I only started song because she complained about how boring the bags were at the hospitals. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So you're gonna make mom some really cool bags. That's cool. Are you talking about Mahan? Are you talking about trying to keep the pattern intact so that you have all the sizes available to you, and then just tracing off the size that you need at the moment that you're working on at the moment? Is that what you mean? Using tracing paper to just trace off the size that you need at the moment?
I'm going to tell you what I do. Oh, just in case it doesn't fit. So I keep all my patterns. When I cut into a pattern, I'm slicing into the sizes. So if you have a 8, 9, or 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, I slice. If it's a straight angle, I can just fold into the size I need, or grade it into the size I need by folding it. If it's a curve, I slice all the curves, and then like you would your neckline, you'll slice in, and then I fold into the size I need. That way I'm able to utilize it again multiple times in case I gain weight, lose weight, whatever it is, I have that pattern.
Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? That is actually what I'm going to be doing with this pattern. So if it doesn't make sense, let me know and I'll show you. I'll show you exactly what she's talking about.
Yeah, and I have one that I can show too.
Oh, you have one, Monica? Yeah, pull it up. She already has earmarked a horrific lime green organs and neon lace for adding. Listen. Whatever's gonna make her happy. Pull out the lime green, pull out the neon yellow, and throw it on there and make her smile.
So like,
okay, good. Mahan, you understand it. Okay, let me spotlight Monica anyway. Just take a look at what she is showing you.
Okay, and this is not the best example, but like for instance, the sizes, it's large, medium, or whatever. I would fold to the one that I want. So I always cut the bigger size, and I would fold to the one that I'm going to be using. Okay, sorry, this is red. But let's say this was on a curve or something. I am going to make slice marks. So slicing all the way to that last pattern piece, and then I will fold down where I need to. Sometimes I have to grade, so then you'll see it kind of, in an angular form, because they're grading to fit wherever I need it to fit on my body. So
you watch someone who recently ironed the pattern flat, then traced the size out of Sweetish tracing paper and kept the original pattern as a whole sheet. Monica Fahy says those glasses are amazing.
Thank you. Here's one of the curved ones. Sorry. So I do iron my patterns before I use them. But when I'm done, I throw them in the bag. So see how I cut in on the curve, and then if I needed to do the large or whatever, I can just kind of finger it and then press it.
Yep.
And then I can go down to the next one and go along all the way down. So that's kind of what I do for the curved pieces. But then if it's a straight edge, I just fold in. But if it's curved, I slice in and kind of go around the circle, the curved.
That's
path.
what I do too. I no longer trace out whole patterns because who has time for that? That takes way too much time. If I need to grade in between the patterns or do multiple sizes, let's say like my 15-year-old now, she and I can wear the same size. And so if I'm making one for me, making one for her, she might be a size under me. Instead of cutting the pattern out, I'll do what Monica has done and just cut up to the size that I need. And that way I can do my size, then turn around and do her size without having to trace anything, without having to do anything extra with the pattern, and I can just keep everything all together. You hadn't seen that method before, curve sizing. Yeah, that's the way you do it. That's the way you do it. And again, like she said, if you need to grade out, same thing. You're just going to use your fingers to follow the curve, grading from, let's say the top needs to be a 14, the bottom 12, just grading from the 14, curving it down to the 12 where you need it to be the 12. Okay. The bags I make are 3 different sides of rectangles. So I ordered acrylic blocks cut to those dimensions so I can use them like a quilter's ruler. Oh, nice. Cool. Super cool.
Maybe all I need is you. Thanks, girl.
You're welcome.
So yes, I'll be back to my regular schedule next week with the lives. Okay, we'll be back, and then we're gonna find a better date for sewing with friends, because with all the stuff that was going on, we was all busy. Oh well, let me say I was busy. Mia was ready. Oh, what was that?
Uh-oh, was that your machine?
No, you. That
Oh.
when Mia was ready. It was a very you didn't have to say anything, but you said something. You heard it, Jessica, right?
No, but I'm laughing at you.
See that? She ain't even here because it wasn't even like that. I ain't studying you, Monica.
Okay.
Even though I was ready.
Even though you was ready?
Yeah, I was ready. It's all good.
If you stay ready.
And it's so crazy because my student has had to cancel every week. Every week.
Mm-hmm.
My sweet girl.
Why?
This is my student who has special needs.
Okay.
And she has quite a few things going on. She is schizophrenic, bipolar. She has psychosis. She has a lot of things going on. And sewing is therapy for her.
Okay.
And so anytime she's in the middle of a massive episode, we can't sew. And
It's
so we
not the
haven't
time.
sewn. Yeah, we haven't sewn in a long time. Long time. So she's not doing so well right now.
Oh.
Yeah, and she just had a birthday, so I messaged her on her birthday. And that was the first response I got from her, on her birthday. And so, mom keeps in touch with me, but yeah, it's just not a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So I know. She's 11, my sweet girl. And I've had her, I think it's been a year now. I've been teaching her online for about a year now. And this is the first time that she's had to cancel like back to back, like just, not really good. I haven't had class with her since, oh gosh, I want to say Christmas maybe? Christmas, January, something like that. It's been a long time. And she has a standing class time on Sundays. And so
Mhm.
we just meet every Sunday, but it's been a minute.
And I just had enough of this thing.
Why is Sophie screaming?
Do we want to go ahead and get up and take a look? See?
Oh no, she's on the phone with her friends screaming.
Oh, I was going to say, we want to make sure Michael isn't in the house?
Did you want to make sure she's like okay, like not dying?
I'm
You want
like,
to make sure
hubby's
Freddie
right.
isn't in the house?
It's a teenager scream. She's talking to her
Gotcha.
friends.
I've got that going on in my background as well. Hopefully
She
you can't
said-
hear it.
Freddie, not Freddie.
Yeah, you want to make sure Freddie's not in the house. Michael. Who's the other one? Jason.
In fact, let me check. Where's my son?
You're going to check on all the kiddos now.
Oh, I forgot I had some fruit in there.
I don't know why I feel a little hungry right now.
I want a soda. Oh.
No, not
I
at
had
this
my,
hour.
my protein shake earlier, and then
Oh,
I
I
had
don't want a
chicken
protein
salad and some soup from La Madeleine. So that was really good because I didn't feel like eating any of the African food I had made the other day. I was tired of it, even though I made a lot of stew. So, and let me say Ghanaian food, not African food. Can I find my little snippers? What am I looking for? Da-da-da-da. Okay.
Look, I'm being a good girl.
You being a good girl?
I am. Look.
Oh, you're being real good.
What is
I
that?
know.
Kiwi and watermelon?
Yep.
Now
Honeydew.
you want some fruit.
I still want to cook.
Mia.
I'm looking at her being good. I still want to cook, and probably am going to get it when I get off this live.
No, you're not.
I probably am. Let's not be in denial about it. Okay, we're not going to be in denial about it.
I don't
We're
know
probably
how
gonna
you
go ahead
people drink caffeine at night. How y'all do that?
because it does nothing to me. That's number one. Number two, I'm a night owl. And so I probably will not be laying down anytime soon. And if I am, I'm watching a movie or something, but I won't be sleeping. And then, when in the land of Perry, honey, you are up. Okay. 2, 3, 4, you are up.
Hello. Can I just tell you what happened to me? I went to bed yesterday. I was exhausted. Like exhausted. And I went to bed at I think 10 o'clock. Literally just fell out at 10. And exactly at 2 in the morning, I went to the bathroom, woke up and was like, okay, where's the sleep? The sleep was not coming.
And couldn't go back, right?
No, so from 2 to about 4:55, almost 5:30. That's when I finally started feeling like I needed to sleep. And then Isaac was getting ready for work. And then all of a sudden I was like, up. And I was like, what is going on? And then
Yeah.
I finally fell back.
It's the worst when you want to go to sleep and can't.
No, you can't. So that's
Oh,
why
I'm
I'm staying
tripping.
up tonight. I'm gonna take my melatonin though, but I don't want to take it too late where I'm too drowsy. That's why I didn't take it last night. And a part of me was like, you should have taken it last night, Monica.
Melatonin. 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 What am I doing? My brain is not working.
This is a narrow piping, but that should work. Okay.
He's literally screaming like a lunatic.
Pop this in. Come on. Oh, duh. Pop it in with the IV again.
Oh wait. Yes, I'm talking right.
How's everybody doing? Who's watching? How y'all
You're
doing?
you have a well, I do too.
I have an echo, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why. Oh, wait, let me see.
I don't hear an echo.
I hear it on my wait. Edit video center. My Razer thing has volume for whatever reason. In the audience, do y'all hear it from me? I need to mute that one.
Where's the others?
Oh, I see why. Let me. Is that better? Oh no.
Is that better? Jess, you have to tell her because I don't hear an echo. Oh, Dee said yes.
I have an echo. Okay. I think what it's doing is it's picking up both my
I still hear it.
hold on. It's picking up both my cameras. Laughing. Can you hear it now?
I'm laughing at Sophie.
Okay. Can you hear it now?
No, that was better.
Okay. So do I sound clear?
Mm-hmm.
You sound low to me. Your volume went down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what? Okay, hold on. Let me try it one more time. If not, I'm gonna put my headsets in. That's not a problem. Okay, she says she does not hear it. Okay, let me try. How's that?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Echo on your part, Jessica? I hear it.
Oh, only slight, but it's not offensive.
Okay. That means I won't talk.
Yeah, right.
See, I heard that. I heard that, Mia.
I know.
I heard exactly what you meant by that.
You're the life of the party. How are you not going to talk?
I thought y'all were gonna be the life of the party too.
Not today. I ain't got it. Y'all lucky I'm still alive right now. I should be in the bed because I have not been sleeping well. And that's probably why I'm in the predicament that I'm in now.
We all trying
You
to
have clients tomorrow?
Unfortunately, yes. There's nothing worse than being sleepy and having to be a therapist.
Oh, that's really bad. That's tragic.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
Because I wouldn't be able to pay attention. I hate people who put meetings on Fridays too. Like when I'm at work, I'm like, one of my old bosses, she used to just put meetings on Fridays. And if Friday's at 4:30, and I'm like, you ain't got no life. And then she want to sit there and I'm like, you know, you're not talking about nothing. But it's like, you don't got no life.
You ain't got nothing to do, babe.
Girl. And then we had the nerve to be like, oh no, she want to meet in person and at City Hall. I'm looking at her like, excuse me? Fight in the Dallas traffic? Cause you live 5 minutes away? Girl, bye. Ever since then, Wednesdays and Fridays, I do not have meetings. And if I do, it's just like one-offs.
Yeah.
I don't want the idea.
Yeah, that Dallas traffic, child. Woo.
Because it's starting to get really bad.
I remember when I first moved here, I was like, what is going on? It's 2 o'clock. Why is there all this traffic? It is 2 o'clock.
I don't know if the traffic is worse than the DMV because
Jessica, it is. It is. And it depends on the time. Yeah, it is. Because you know, I lived in the DMV for some time. So, and I was just there too, right? Recently. It's with the DMV. Well, okay, so let me say this. Dallas has 5 lanes. Our speed limit goes up to 80 plus. Okay. and there's still traffic. And depending on, like, I feel like on the East Coast, when there's an accident, you can drive on the shoulder, you can just move over. They don't
Girl, no,
close.
you can't. Well, you're not supposed to. Is that what you was over here doing, Monica?
Yes, I was, because
You
know,
was
in
over
New
here
York,
living on the edge.
you know what? In New York, look, in the Bronx, in New York, Manhattan,
She
if
was
there
like,
was an
you
accident,
can drive on the shoulder. No, you cannot.
Listen.
Y'all
Yeah.
listen to her. She gonna have
In,
you
in
in
Miami
Maryland.
too.
no, let me tell you, if there was an
In
accident,
Miami too.
if there was an accident and they couldn't, they don't close all the lanes. Here, they will close everything down.
And
When I
have you at a standstill for hours.
who's calling me?
They'll have you at a standstill for hours, and then when you finally get up, you're like, it's just a flat tire. We sat at a standstill for 2 hours over a flat tire when we just knew somebody was dead on the road. As long as we sat.
You know it's
So
bad when you get out
so don't let somebody actually be dead on the road, because that's half a day. I'm serious. I'm serious as a heart attack. I was going to Costco early, like 11 a.m. and me and the kids, we were on the highway, and then all of a sudden we came to a standstill, like a standstill. And after about 45 minutes, I said, somebody died. And the kids were like, no. I said, yeah, somebody died. And when we finally got moving and actually drove by the vehicle, you could tell that somebody in that vehicle died. Because there was no way anybody other than the hand of God could have survived a vehicle with that kind of damage. So, yeah.
Making mistakes because I'm
And
tired.
we were on a bridge too. We were on a bridge. So there was water on the left and the right. It was like no shoulder for us to get on. But people had gotten out of their cars and walked on the little walkway of the bridge and walked down 2 feet. Because we were sitting so long.
No, I've gotten on the shoulder because, like, if you have to pass to get back on so that's what I mean. Not like I'm just driving down the shoulder just to be driving, right? So that's what I've done. Yeah, Dee says yes, you can drive on the shoulder. Here in Dallas, there are places we don't have shoulders.
Right.
Like it's a cement wall.
Yep, that's it.
And that's why people are getting hit. And then when they do have some shoulders, some areas that have, like, you can go off ramp or whatever, but you got to cross 5 lanes. So let's say your car broke down in one of the lanes, you got to cross 5 lanes. And yesterday someone was hit.
Oh no.
Fortunately, they passed away, but they shut the highway down from 4 a.m. all the way to 10 and in rush hour and everything, because they were doing an investigation. So I just know, like in New York, God forbid something happens, we keep it pushing unless it's like, yo, you need help, mama? Nah, okay, you good. I do the sign of the cross and I keep on. But here,
the sign of the cross.
But here, they will stop for the flat tire and you just looking like, so we were in traffic for an hour for what?
Yep.
Okay.
That's true. Listen, in Florida, Miami, they have you driving by all kinds of stuff. I can count several times that there has been fatalities, and they have you driving by. They don't even shut the road down. They have you driving by. They have a little yellow sheet on the person, and then there have been times where you driving past. I'll never forget. I was flying back to Dallas from West Palm with my mother-in-law. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning, and we were on the highway going to the airport, and there was a fatality, and it was pretty new. So it's like they didn't have the roads roped off. I think there was maybe one cop there. He had the little yellow cover on the guy. And as soon as we got up to the vehicle, the wind blew the yellow thing up, and we saw the guy. It was so sad.
Oh no.
Luckily it wasn't anything gruesome, but I mean, his eyes was open and he was just laying on the concrete, but his eyes was open. It was just like, oh my God, just sad. Looked like a young guy too.
Oh no, that's sad, Mia.
Yeah, it was sad. Luckily it wasn't gruesome. I have seen some gruesome.
I mean, we've seen it all. Baby, I need some. D, how are your sales for your backpack? If you're still on. Mia, did you see Carmen's jacket? Her bomber? Her bombers?
Yeah, I saw the one she did at sorority was sick.
Yeah, I tried that on. That was nice. I wanted that.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica's laughing. Jessica, why you laughing at me?
Because
I tried it on.
yes,
I would have tried on your dress had you not made it that big. I was going to take
know.
it. I was like, girl,
It was
you-
muslin. You are not wearing no doggone muslin.
I don't care. I wanted to see it so I could. Oh shoot, what am I doing here?
I just feel like I've been cutting patterns for 100 days.
I wish she had the service that she could cut the patterns too, the lady.
Yeah,
That would be nice.
give her the size and it's already cut out for you.
That too. The clutch is doing great. Great. That is good.
Yay!
That's what we want to hear. Okay, I have an unpopular opinion. Do y'all sew over your pins?
I
Nope.
was doing it today. Yeah, it depends on what I'm doing.
You-
If I don't
Nope.
want it to, if I need it to be perfect, and I don't want to mess up my a curve or something. Yep, did I do?
So you don't sew up to it, you sew over it?
I do both, but it just depends because some fabric will still slide, and if it's like that, then I'm gonna do it. For the most part, no, I do not. But if it has to happen, it will happen.
No, it's an absolute no for me.
Yeah, ever
Never.
since I did that one time and that needle broke,
It will ruin your machine.
it flew to my eyes. The needle flew to my eyes. And lucky thing I had on my big gazelle glasses because it was over. And then ever since I stepped on that needle and had to get that expensive surgery, I was
Oh, I
like,
remember that.
no. And then
You and needles ain't friends, girl.
no, I'm not. They not friends with me. And then I remember one time it was something with my serger. I didn't see the needle in it and it hit it and messed up that thing. So no, I take it out. But yeah, when I'm doing the curves, I either baste it. I will do a base stitch or hand tack or something
Yeah.
like that. Just
Yeah.
to because I just see people. I saw somebody today and I was like, oh my God, it's like Russian roulette.
Yeah, because if you can throw the timing off of your machine when you hit those needles, and if you do that, that's an expensive fix. That's an expensive fix. If I am, I might. I mean, I've never done it, but if I were to ever do it, it would be on one of my super cheap machines, like the little Singer up there. It would be like something like that. I would not do it on my Bernina. I would not do it on my Juki. I wouldn't do it on the Baby Lock. I wouldn't do it on any of those machines. Only something that I don't care about, that if it's broken, I was like, all right, I'm gonna throw this in the garbage, then
Keep moving.
that's it.
Yeah, it's scary.
Gosh, why am I still cutting patterns? Oh God.
I can spend hours cutting patterns. That's the one thing that takes long for me.
Well,
Patterns.
it's a day by itself for sure. I don't ever cut patterns and sew all in the same day.
Yeah.
Patterns cutting is a day, transferring markings is a day, then we will start construction.
Oh, wait. I have to do this differently. Hold on. On the outside corner, oh, bring the right sides together. Then sweet. Oh, okay. I'll do that last. You think they want? Why don't I do it now? I don't understand. Why don't I just attach it to it now? Huh? That don't make no sense. No, I'm gonna attach it now and then after. Yeah, so then it's seamless. Doing the most with these sewing patterns. Stitching a good foot. Cheap viewers on stream. What? Who are you, Fright and Bandit? Mia, I think you got a treat.
Cheap viewers on streamboo.com.
Don't touch it. This is something went wrong when reloading that page. Don't
What?
delete that person.
I did.
Okay.
D, I see what you're saying. You have to promote your pattern more.
D, they've been telling you. Don't let me get on that because Terrence and Carmen have been telling you. We told you. What do you need help with, D?
I'm the worst.
I feel like this. Once I come out with my official pattern, because I had a pattern, a little bag one, I will be promoting it a lot. But I'm gonna have a whole entire like marketing plan with it. So each month it's something, too, in addition. And you gotta keep showcasing it as much as you can. Just that's important too,
I know it's just not my ministry, and I need to.
So you gotta hire somebody for it that could,
That's really the only way that I'm gonna be successful, honestly, because I'm not comfortable with it. And my ADHD says to me, "You finished, like you completed it, so just move on. Good, what's next?"
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-oh.
And that's actually just the beginning.
Hold on, y'all.
I understand. I'm like that too. I don't like to promote. Like I should be promoting classes. Very rarely. I'm trying to do better because Monica's been on me all last year, and so I said this year I'm gonna do better. So I've been trying to do better, but I don't even promote classes because it's just not my ministry. Like you said, I don't know.
I'm trying to
do better.
More, but I'm working on more of my patterns and doing half time. Yes. So you should collab though, D, with some of the people that have made your pattern and use user generated content, UGC. Like you have the whole entire world is looking at that Kiss Lock bag from Coach. So the biggest thing would be the messaging. Hey, couldn't get your hands on a Coach? Guess what? You can make one yourself. If you want to learn to sew, get my tutorial, buy my bag, whatever, and showcase how your bag pattern, the price it is, compare and with how much you bought. If you bought leather fabric, the supplies, this in relations to the Coach $6.95 bag. You can do your bag for either $50, depending on what kind of fabric you're going to get. And then run ads. You can have the ads run for you. I know it's daunting, believe me. Because look, I was supposed to sit here and have a weekly show. And when I get tired and I don't feel like doing something, I don't feel like doing it. Like, I'll be very honest with you. So no, I understand. But it's like with the sorority retreats, I don't necessarily have to promote them because word of mouth has promoted them. And we're at the point that we have, that sustainability. But when we have to sell merch, you got to put that in front of people's faces at least 7 times for them to remember to buy it. Because if you put it one time, that don't mean anything. I had somebody put something one time, or something that they were doing, and one person signed up, and that was it. And they ain't never post again.
And then they canceled it. And then it was canceled.
Yeah. So it's kind of like you can't expect people to think about it for yourself. How many times do you have to see something before it is? And I think also a lot of us, we're the face of our brand. So we have to start working on either not being the face of the brand or working to get someone else to also support the brand. And then utilize AI as much as you can, you know? You do a lot of reels and stories too. Well, then you girl, you got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Right. Did I go too far in this piping? No, looks good. How does that look, y'all? I feel like this is like a hospital gown. I don't know what I was thinking when I chose this fabric. Oh my god.
You were sleepy like Jess?
I think so. I think I just had to choose something. This owl print. And then I had the nerve to put the two together, child. I was on to something. Something. Jess, you know what I'm about to ask you, like how we asked Joanna. You okay, Jess? That was funny. We was dancing at the retreat, and Joanna just was looking like she was in a daze somewhere.
Good night, Jess. We'll see you later.
Yeah, I'm about to tap out, and I'm trying to finish this one thing. I get to this point where I'm like, if I just need to see this one thing come together, and if I can achieve that, then I can go to bed satisfied. I can't just put it away.
D, I know you do. I know you try. I know you really do. Look, I try as well, but I also know when I need to ask for help and have someone else do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because then it's like you can maximize what you need. I'm going to be making your bag. Kenya, the Project Runway designer, Kenya Molly and I, we're going to be going live next week. And then we're going to talk the Kiss Lock bag, and then we're going to pick a day to sew it. I applaud you for even making the pattern. There's a lot of people who want to make patterns and haven't made them. Me.
I was going to say, is that shots fired? Because, listen.
At myself. Me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, that was me.
Okay.
Oh, you thought I was talking to you?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I said me. Like, you know. Yeah, and that's one thing to think about that's hard for me to do is, girl, you better ask for help. When I saw that bag, I had to make a pattern for it. Yes, and you did. So now you got to capitalize on that. Like you dropped it right around the same time that the bag was released. So the hype for the bag, but they only had about 500 of the bags or whatever it was. So everybody didn't get it. But we also got to think about the sewists. I don't know if any of us got the bag. Did any of the sewing community get the bag? Does anybody know?
I don't know.
I didn't buy it. I was gonna wait till after the drop and all the hype and then get it because I love some Coach, you know. So you just need to have some targeted ads, but then also figure out who you want your who's your viewer. You got this, girl. I mean, I know Cameron and Terrence have been telling you and everybody. So you just take in the notes that they've said, and utilize that. Okay, piping. Hello. Do you like my piping, y'all? Does she look good?
Yeah, she looks good.
Owls. Okay. I give a hoot. I give a hoot. Sometimes I'll be forgetting you got to move the cameras with you. Girl,
Ooh,
Isaac was asleep. And he was laid down. He wasn't fully asleep. I was like, you know, you got to get Tyler. I'm live from work. He was like, oh, I'm asleep. I said, oh, I'm live. I'm so trifling.
Tyler at work.
Yeah, he went to work today. He said he wanted to pick up some hours. I was like, okay, sir. And then he would ask me today. He was like, oh, I need a new pair of sneakers. I was like, you picked up some hours. I was trying to go live more to sew the bag, but I'm waiting on supplies to get here. Okay, sis. So if you're waiting on the supplies to get here, what are you doing in the interim? You should be talking about people buying the bag. You don't necessarily have to sew it because don't you have a sew along for it already? And hasn't Anna sewed the bag? She sewed it 3 times. Carmen made it too. What you mean? Not that you heard. I'm sorry. You said not that I've heard when I saw.
That was when you asked, does anybody buy it?
In the community, yes. Oh, girl, this look like a hospital gown. Because this is so ugly. Child, this is ugly. This is ugly, Monica. This is ugly. Wait, you closed the sleeve, so why are you trying to drop it in there? Oh, was I not supposed to close the sides? I sure did close the sides. Okay, let me go ahead and drop it in there. You gotta sew it. Oh, Monica. No wonder they told you to do it the way you were supposed to do it. Child, what am I doing? I'm about to go to bed.
You made a mistake?
Yes, I was supposed to sew. This is the
Time to go to
cup.
bed.
Yeah, this is the. You know what? Forget that. I'm gonna sew it like this because it's in here. I'm just gonna press it in here. Yeah, it was the cuff. Both of it needed to be in the. You know what? I can unpick it. Oh, waste of thread, waste of time. Child. This one you don't be paying attention to the directions.
Time to go to bed.
I was trying to skip the damn step, but because I already sewed the stuff. What am I trying to do? Okay, Monica.
Time to go to bed.
Take a second. Where is? I don't know where anything. Everything is so unorganized. Where's my seam ripper? Oh, okay, right here. Okay. Where's my seam ripper? A lot of people made it, and I'm so grateful. Okay, so then you should do a recap. You have UGC content right there. So you need to take their reels, splice their reels up, and every day you need to have a thing. You should have one commercial from that right there, and that's once a week. You can run your commercial, or even once or twice a week. You can run your commercial based off of what it is that they had. Okay, so just on Anna's, like, hey, did y'all see the new Kiss Lock bag? Did y'all want the Kiss Lock bag and y'all couldn't get it? Guess what? You can make it. Because how many sales have you had? I know you had over 90, right? The last time I heard, right? You need to have a goal. What's your goal every day? You got to jump on that bandwagon. Okay, so then you can also go ahead and show, hey guys, here's how you can here's the fabric that you can use. You can go to the fabric shop. After you leave your salon, head to the fabric shop and say, here's some of the fabrics that you can use for the bag. You know, if you want to try the pleather, the leather, here are the 3 different sizes. You don't necessarily have to go live. You can just do or tape a few of those, the video, you know, the stuff. But you could say, here are the people who've sewn the Kiss Lock bag thus far. You know what I'm saying? Get yours now while supplies last, even though you have supplies. Build that momentum. Let's see if I need a new one. And congratulations on over 90. Let's get that to over 100, then 150, and then keep going. We need everybody making that bag, girl.
Yeah, congratulations, D.
Yeah. Are you going to run a sew along with it, like a live sew along so people can join? Team up with a couple people who are going live and let them sew it too. Do a sewing marathon, the Kiss Lock bag, you know? Y'all can plan a kiss what's the name of your bag? I can't remember. You can plan a whole like show down in DC, come out with it, and we all wear it. You know, I got my leather fabric for it. In fact, can you talk about your bag? What you doing right now? You want to hop on this live real quick and show your bag? Are you are you okay to get on?
Okay, let me see the link.
The classic,
Um,
aka Kiss Lock. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't remember it. It's Patterns by D. You have her Instagram, Mia?
yeah, I'm looking for a message.
I can't believe I did this wrong.
Oh no, she's in the bed. Okay, no problem, no problem.
Oh, you in the bed? You have to get up early. Okay. Good girl. Look at you. So your next goal is 150. So what we need to do to get you to 150 is that advertising of it, right? Getting more people to buy it. Showcasing more people to sew it. Showing how easy it is to make. So for those who don't sew, they can easily make it. Where to get the hardware. I hope you have a link to get the hardware on your page, like a Amazon affiliate link or something, so you can get money from that. You need to have a live event. You need to hit up Jamila or So Creative Lounge up in DC, or Jessica. Y'all need to go and have a sip and sew classy clutch event. Make it classy clutch. And let's get some Hershey Kisses for the modified Kiss Lock.
Oh, that's cute.
You put the links in your reels. Okay, are you saving your reels to your stories? To your thing? Do you have it in your bio? Are your links accessible in your bio? If that 24-hour story is gone and I didn't watch it, okay, good. So you good. You gravy. I still need to have a live event. In fact, Mia, we need to do that. We need to have one here. A cute live event. And do her bag. You seen the bag, the Kiss Lock bag I'm talking about, Mia?
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen the Coach Kiss Lock bag at all?
Yeah, I'm not a Coach girl.
Oh, girl. Okay, so look up Kiss Lock bag by Coach. It's an oversized bag. Sarah Jessica Parker was wearing it in the Sex and the City reboot.
Okay, let me go look.
And she created the Classy Clutch, which is very similar to it. Just want to rip this thing out.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, so it came out in black, I think light pink. The burgundy, I don't think it's out yet. And what other color? And it's sold out in an instant, but it's like an oversized bag. And everybody was going crazy because everybody wants the bag.
Yeah. Coach
And
large over.
and
Kiss
she
large.
came out with a pattern for the bag.
Fabulous.
You do, see? So you didn't have it in your bio. Sis, you see me looking at you with both eyes, both cameras.
Both cameras.
She's so stupid.
It's after dark. I'm tired. Yes, you
Oh,
gotta put it in your bio. You gotta make it accessible for people. If people gotta click multiple times, girl, I'm gonna tell you, you get tired. You know, you're a hairdresser. If I gotta try to figure out everything to book on your site, this, and this, I'm going to some place. I'm gonna go to the walk-in lady on the corner because I'm like, I don't have time to click through everything. Yes, put it in your bio. That should be the first thing in your bio, in your link tree if you're using Linktree. That should be the first thing. And you need to put inspired by. So when people are looking for that bag, they hit yours to see it. Because everybody got a friend that sews. That may not sew for them, but maybe they will do that. Because sewing a bag is different than sewing clothes for people. In fact, that's what I need to do. I got all this leather here. Let me go on ahead and sew this bag.
oh, I see it.
Yeah, well, let me sew the bag for $400. Let me like 400. Get your kiss lock, get your classic clutch. 400. Yes, sis. At the end of the day, marketing is not hard. It's really about applying the principles that you learn and you hear and you see. That's what sets people apart. Oh, Shelly. Is she selling the actual bags? That would be nice if she was selling them, but shit. Excuse my language, Shelly. I know for you gonna yeah, you'll definitely make it. Yeah, I can definitely send you some leather, Shelly. You saw the ones I got? Did y'all see the leather I got from Tandy's Leather? Jessica, did you see the leather I got?
No.
Oh, let me show y'all. Hold on, let me go get it because it smells so good in my room.
Yeah, when you walk into that store, it's like, whoo.
And it smells bumba clots.
Did you just fall?
No, I didn't fall, but my leg. You know how you look. We getting older. I see the thing. It says lift your leg. I said, Monica, lift your leg. I lifted my leg like this little, when I know I needed to do this, and I knocked almost a whole bunch of stuff down. But no, I didn't fall. I made it to the other side though.
The ER is not open at this hour, so don't do it. Don't fall.
Right.
Isn't it 24 hours?
Nope. Not for people who sew.
They were open for me when I stepped on that needle, girl.
Well, that was an emergency. That was a special case. They were like, we're gonna do it just this once. They didn't want to get an infection.
Not just this once.
Yeah, that was a travesty.
Yeah, that was a mess.
I was like, did I just step on something and it broke? And I said, no, it's nothing in my foot. No, it's fine. Girl, I was in denial and in a lot of pain. A lot of pain, Chad.
Yeah, we remember that. That was a mess.
Did I break this light? Oops, I'm sorry.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, 1 second. Trying to get a better light over here. Hold on. Let me just leave this where it is. I need a bigger room. In fact, I just need a whole house.
Hey, listen. I'm sewing in my kitchen. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Perspective. Hello.
Yes, but your kitchen is huge, Jessica. And you know what? With all this stuff that I have here, maybe I just need to condense everything. I think I broke this thing again. Darn it, Monica. Okay. All righty. I'll show. Okay, which camera are you gonna use, Mia?
The
Table
main
one.
one. Oh, the table one. Okay.
That's
All right.
Can you see it? Is it lit? Okay.
It's a little dark though. I mean, you
It
can
is.
see it.
Okay, yeah, it
Yeah.
is. I feel that. I feel like it is too. Hold on.
Do you
I'm
want to use the
tired
other
because
one?
I keep doing the
No.
same dumb thing.
I have
I'm
another.
keeping
I
on
have a
this one.
light. I'm bringing over. That's what I noticed. Everything was a little dark in this room today. That's I think my overhead light is something is going on with it. Is that better lit light?
Yeah.
Let me adjust it.
What was it, 11 o'clock?
They're like the anticipation. Anticipation. Okay.
Situation.
Will arrive. Okay. So the first one, let me show you the green. Jessica, you see this green leather?
No.
And guess what? It was $12.99 for this whole piece. This whole hide right here. And it smells so good. And it's soft. It's a soft leather. I don't know if it'll work for the bag, like if the bag needs to be thick. That's why I want it to feel a kiss lock in person to see, or if I have to interface. But yeah, this green. Okay. Now check out the orange. This is what I want to make it into.
Ooh.
So I went back and got
Ooh la la.
I went and got 2 more pieces. I was like, oh, I'm either gonna make a skirt or something. So originally it's $19.99, but it was on sale for $12.99 at Tandy Leather.
That's a nice price.
Yeah. These are all from Tandy Leather. That's where I got my hides from Tandy. And
Monica,
then, yes,
I might send you over there for me.
you have a Tandy in Maryland.
I do.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't even know that Tandy. First of all, I didn't even realize Tandy is originally from Dallas, so I had no idea. But there is a Tandy Leather in Maryland, and there's a few if you Google it. But you can also buy online. But they were having a sale this past weekend.
Yeah, they just had a good sale.
Yeah, and I went to a smaller store. There's the big headquartered one, which is in Fort Worth. Yes, they ship worldwide. But yeah, but but I don't.
They got
know.
a website.
And they have a website and everything, and then they have classes. So there's something you can team up with them to host a class there. They have in the one in Fort Worth. I don't know about the other ones, but the other ones have classes, but the one in Fort Worth, they actually have a room that you can actually just pay. They said $10, and you can go in to utilize the room, their machines, everything to like make your bag or whatever it is that you're doing. So you could do that. You could host, hey, meet me at Tandy Leather, get your hide, and let's make a bag. Ask them. That's another way to collab and another way to do stuff. I would hit up Jamila and see if she would be if you know her, Jamila in DC, she has her sewing studio. What's it called again, Jessica? Stitch by Style.
Stitch with style.
Yeah, I would hit her up. She's a nice intimate spot, and you can host a sip and sew there. So this is a suede. This one was what was this? $20, $19.99, I think, or $24.99. And it's big. It's a big it's a nice big size hide. And then I also got it in, and that's what I wanted to also make it in, this brown. Look at that. Oh, it smells so good. Mm-hmm. So remember when we were in Chicago, Jessica, I picked up a brown like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this one I was like, oh, let me get this one also. So I'm gonna send Carol some money because she said that her store that we went to has more colors now. And what was it? $2 a square foot, was it? Or was it $4 a square foot? How much did you end up buying that for?
Who, me?
Yeah.
The green?
Yeah. Was it $2 a square foot, something like that?
I do not remember. It was low. It was for the low.
Yeah, so no, this suede right here, I want to do like a boho bag. Think about like back in the day, like the big Banana Republic, the the big type of bags. They do mark the side of when, I don't know, is this one when they made it or whatever? But this one says something Italia. This is the designer suede double butt, double butt rust. That's what this one is. So yeah, I love all the hides. So this one is 2.4 ounces, and it was $39.99, but it was on sale for $24. So yeah.
Oh, this dress is cute.
Who's?
I said this dress. I'm sorry. I was just having a moment.
I want to see. Okay. I'm like, what's she talking about? So yeah, Mia, you can take me off. So, oh, sorry about the light. So yeah, so that's what I will say that you want to make sure that you are, you know what I mean, that you're doing and you're looking at. But yeah, I want to make your bag in a suede and also in a leather, but I needed to know what kind of leather, because this is my first time really working with leather, because I always use the pleather stuff, and that unfortunately doesn't last.
Yeah.
Remember that red skirt that I made? I bought the fabric around the same time. I think it was a Minerva fabric. I made the skirt years ago. I had it for a good run. When the pandemic hit and we weren't going anywhere, I don't know if it was the moisture, the lack of moisture, the lack of air. I have no idea. But around the 5-year mark, that skirt, I put it on after the pandemic to go to work. And I was walking. I was like, what's these things? Little pieces of red material was flaking all over the place. And the skirt was cracking, crackle, and pop. But I still had the fabric here. So just remember me when we went live and I was like, oh, I found the fabric.
Yeah.
Girl, I cut the skirt, I made the skirt, and I wore it to a sorority, a Delta thing that I went to. And as I'm sitting down, I'm looking at the skirt, and there is a big crack down the center. Like it looked like it was starting. So I took my red lipstick and I colored into it, hoping nobody would see it. And when I got home, I immediately cut it and hemmed the skirt. Hence, the skirt was shorter. I just put the skirt on the other day, and it's starting to have little specks. So it's the fabric that after 5 years, so all my little pleather outfits, my shoes, my bags, that are all deteriorating. So between 5 to 10 years, that is the longevity. So why am I going to spend the Kichi B pants that I made with all those pockets? I'm not making them things again. All that time I took that pleather, if the thing is peeling, we're going to be peeling with it. Y'all be talking about me.
I'll just be flaking down the street.
I'll be flaking down, okay? I'm going to spray paint them suckers. I'm going to put patches on the thing. It's just going to be, that's the style. It's flaking.
All them,
okay?
that I call them my 50-11 piece pants because, baby.
Look, if I scratch my butt, the flakes will come. It's okay. We got dandruff all over everything. Like, at this point. I mean, it's enough that I have to take them in because I lost some weight. So I have to figure out that, right? But I don't like doing alterations. But the point is, the time it took to make those pants, to know that the fabric is only going to last. But yeah. Even in cold temperatures, I have everything up here now. Like in a cool, temperature type of thing. So I'm looking to get like a vacuum seal. I'm thinking that after I wear stuff, put it in a vacuum seal, if that's going to help. I don't know. But everybody has said that these fabrics only have a shelf life. So that's why I transitioned to leather. So yeah. But leather doesn't stretch. So I'm gonna have to treat it like cotton.
Cut that, go up a size, baby. Go up.
Girl, go up a size, and then make sure you once you sew it, you can't take it out.
Nope.
So just so you know, Monica will be gluing a lot of stuff until it's right. But yeah, I love the hides that I got from there, and I think this orange with the gold for the kiss lock would be really pretty. But does it have to be a lighter material, or does it have to be hard? You know what I mean? Like a thicker leather. And there's so many leathers. I didn't even know like which ones you can make clothes with, the pebbled leather, which ones are better for bags. You understand what I'm saying? Which ones are better just to, I don't know, wallets, the durability. You know what I mean? That would be a nice class. You want to do the class, Mia?
Yep.
What's the difference between the leather? Let's smell it. I was about to say like Belle Biv DeVoe. Sniff it, what? Rub it down.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I finally finished
Finally,
cutting out my
it's
pattern.
happened to me. Okay, you're welcome, D. And I'll let you know when they having a good sale again. When they having that sale, we gonna be in the building. 'Cause the way I bogarted somebody because I only bought one thing at a high for the orange, and I knew they only had 2 left.
You walked in there and it was nothing
No.
soaked over.
I didn't walk
grabbed that
in.
orange.
I ran in there. Everybody was sitting outside, and I went click, click, took my hooks off, and the lady was like, I wanted the orange. I said, I'm sorry, thank you. You snooze, you lose. And she's an older lady, too. I wasn't trying to be mean, but she wasn't going to make nothing with it. And Cynthia wasn't going to make nothing. Leave that woman alone. You know I love her. You know I'm right, Mia. She could sew her butt off, though. She could sew her butt off. She was like, "You gonna use all of it?" Yep. That's how Jessica was at
Listen.
Chicago.
I was so irritated in that store that day.
Are you gonna use all of it, Jessica? Do you really need all of that?
Are you sure?
And she was like this. She holding the fabric like this, Mia. All 100 yards of it, right?
It was 2,000 yards of fabric.
She holding it like this, and then here go these people like, "Are you gonna use
Good
all
night,
of
D.
it? Can I get just a little bit?" And she's like, "I'm gonna use all," and I'm holding the back like a wedding dress.
And then Monica got sick of people asking me for me. So then she gonna go off on somebody. I don't know who it was. She's like, look, stop asking. It's hers. I was like, oh.
I did say that. And see, y'all,
What
you
fabric
know,
were they trying to get?
they was looking at her like,
No, they were like mad. They were mad.
they were mad. And I found it for you, right? Because I was
Yeah.
digging in the thing.
Because I can't, but wait, here's the thing.
It was
I
leather.
came in specifically saying, I need a green.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
said-
said.
She needed a green leather.
What store were y'all in?
We were in Chicago at whatever
Oh.
that's the place that they took us for the fabric shopping.
Oh, I thought y'all was down here.
Good night, D. No, we were fabric shopping.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And
Gotcha,
it
gotcha,
was
gotcha.
like, I was like, oh.
That
and
is
then-
funny.
Yeah, but Carol said that they just got more colors and a whole bunch of colors now. And the leather was like $2 a square foot, something like that. It was very cheap. It wasn't, or like $5. It was something where just the stuff we got was like $2 a square foot. You only need one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pieces, like, yeah, it was reasonable.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up.
All righty. Are we done, girls? We're done.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, I got to concentrate on these stupid pajamas. So I need to just take out this one. But I'm going to do it fresh in the morning so that they're done because I'm headed out of town tomorrow on Saturday.
All right. It's been real. You girls have a wonderful night. And we will see y'all again soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks, Mia, for hosting.
You're welcome.